I'm Edwin Cerillo, and I'm built from within. I started playing soccer when I was 3. I took a couple different paths that were definitely learning experiences and paths that weren't easy. Now that I look back at it, I think it's kind of beautiful because I appreciate everything I have, and it just makes me more humble to know that I started from nothing. The start of my heritage and my forthcoming to Waco started with my dad, just trying to find better opportunities to start a foundation for our family here in the States, and they settled in Waco. I think Waco has changed a lot, especially in the last couple of years, and so I think for me, I really have a tie into that because I think that I also progressed and I also have done bigger things. To know that I'm from there and I started when there was nothing there, I think I'm really proud of. I think the biggest sacrifice for me was moving away from my family. At 14 years old, I didn't know what to expect. I was excited to join the academy, but after a couple of weeks, you don't really know how it is living away from your family until you really do it. They also had to provide for me to be here, and so that wasn't easy on them for 3.5, 4 years. But I definitely kept that in mind every single day that I was training in the academy. But the decision was easy for me. My older brother did play for the Texans Academy. My mom would drive him after work. She would drive all the way to Frisco before heading back to Waco, and I would come outside and see her for like literally 5 minutes. I think those 5 minutes, I really cherished them. For her to make that sacrifice to add another 45 minutes, an hour to the trip was definitely worth it to see each other for 5 minutes at least. Even now we still talk about those moments and we have a laugh about it because it was really special.
Edwin was a player that came from Waco and joined, I think, our U16 team. But one thing that stood out with Edwin, even from day one, was just his incredible technique. When he came to the club, he actually joined us and was playing as a winger before he was converted his under 18 year into a central midfielder. I asked him at that time, I said, "Are you okay with that?" And he kind of chuckled and said, "Yeah, anything to help the team and anything that I can be on the field playing and participating, I'm really open to it." So I really liked the fact that he was able to embrace that change and really look at it as a positive opportunity, and that transition happened many years ago in our academy.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because I was always aggressive, and that's what they needed from me. But that's when I started growing. I started getting a little bit bigger, a little bit faster.
Yeah, he's super important for us. He's a great distributor of the ball, but also just a menace. Definitely is one of the hardest working guys on the team. His GPS stats are always at the top, so he's going to put in the work for us, and it's a player you like to play next to and know he has your back.
He continually improved, and I think that was one of his sort of calling cards, and one of the reasons we felt like that he would have a really good chance to continue to adapt at the first team level.
I think the feeling that I had when I signed my first contract was definitely emotional because it was a reflection of all the hard work that I've done. From my signing, I had my friends and family who were very important in my upcoming. It was very surreal, to be honest, because I used to see other homegrowns in that same room, in those same videos that I one day hoped to be in, and to finally put that title to my name, to say I'm a professional soccer player, was definitely a very proud moment for me, and I knew that there was a lot of people behind that, and knowing that all the sacrifices were worth it definitely made the day special.
He will continue to make improvements, but the kid has a really high ceiling because of his technique. So really looking forward to seeing how much of an impact he can play at the first team level, and I think he'll be a veteran that our team can rely on in really meaningful games in the future.